Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Passion9, and welcome back to another anime recommendation video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but it's better later than never, or something. I'm a little drunk, but that's good because my anime videos are always best when I'm a little tipsy. So let's see here. We got Undead Murder Farce. I'm gonna recommend this show because it's good. This might be my favorite anime of 2023. To tell you the truth, I didn't watch that much this year, but I did watch this. I did watch this, and I like it a lot. You see, this show, this show needs another season because it does end on a bit. I don't want to say cliffhanger, but it does end incomplete, which is a shame. I hope there's a season 2 because it's really good. Now, you see this dude over here, he's half human and half Oni, and he teams up with this chick over here who is just a head. She's just a head. She doesn't have a body. Her head fell off. Well, it didn't fall off. It didn't fall off. What happened is this dude named Moriarty, or Mority, however you say his name, he stole her body or something. That's not really a spoiler because it's pretty obvious that that's who did it. So don't worry about it. But she's immortal, so she can lose her body and just be a head. And now she's just a head. And I don't remember any of these characters' names because I'm terrible with names. So you're just going to have to look that up yourself, I'm afraid. Um, but anyway, this chick has no body. So she just gets carried around in this cage here by her servant friend, this maid girl who is actually a badass fighter. And this isn't a spoiler. You find this out in the first episode. All these 3 characters are introduced in the first episode, and it's great. She basically wants him, the Oni dude, to help her find her body. So they journey to Europe to find her body. This show is set in like the 19th century, I think. I think that's when it was set. Yeah, because there's a cowgirl. There's a cowgirl that shows up at one point, and she's got like 6-shooter thing going on. She's like a cowgirl. She says yeehaw and all that. So I imagine it's set in the 19th century. So the thing is, but there's like monsters everywhere, demons and stuff. Vampires are real, werewolves are real, devils and demons and all that cool stuff. It's a world where all those monsters have blended in with society, sort of, but it's an uneasy relationship. So that's the thing right off the bat that these two have in common. This guy is part Oni, and this girl is an immortal, which technically makes her kind of a monster too. She can't die. You can shoot her, stab her, whatever. She doesn't die. She's lived for like 1,000 years or more. I forget how many years, but I think they say so at one point. But anyway, she's been alive a long time, and but now she's got no body, and she's got no body to help her find her body. So she comes to this guy and she's like, "Look, let's make a deal. You help me find my body. I'll give you immortal life because this guy is dying of something, I think. But he's like mortal. And she gives him like immortal life. So they work together to find her body. And they go to Europe to track it down. And that's where they meet other characters like Sherlock Holmes, and they meet Lupin. Not the third, but the original Lupin. Original Lupin dude. Master Thief. Phantom of the Opera. All those like characters. Lots of like famous characters. This show has its own version of those characters. It's kind of cool, I guess. But the main thrust of the show, the main thing that makes Undead Murder Farce freaking cool, actually, that's a beer. The main thing that makes this show freaking cool is that basically this trio here, they solve murder cases and stuff, or mysteries. Mostly like, doesn't have to be murders, but mysteries. They solve mysteries because this immortal lady is also a detective. So in addition to trying to find her body, they solve cases along the way to help other people. Because she's like famous for that. She's like a bit of a Sherlock Holmes herself. And which is funny because she's just a head in this show. And she gets carried around in this cage. There's a lot of humor in this show. Even though it's kind of dark, like there's dark elements to it, it's also really, really funny. So like this Oni guy, like he travels with her and this servant lady, and she's carried around in this cage, and she's super smart, intelligent, and really brilliant detective. But all of the like physical stuff and all the like fighting and everything has to be done by this dude who travels with her and her servant. So like she's the brains of this trio that go around solving these cases, and these other two are like the fighters who protect her. And the maid girl is like super stoic and like no nonsense, and the Oni dude is a bit of a joker. He's a bit of a wise guy, kind of a funny character. And you know, there's a bit of like, even a bit of a slight romantic thing going on between him and the head girl. You know, that's kind of fun too. It kind of reminded me of like, kind of like the dialogue from like the Monogatari series. There's a lot of fun dialogue between these two. And even though there's an overarching plot of trying to find her body and fight the true villains, it is a bit episodic as they go from case to case. Like the first case in the show involves a family of vampires, and it's super cool. Like it's actually an interesting mystery, and it does build up to like a really good payoff. That's like, you know, as good as any classic mystery story that you get from like, again, something like Sherlock Holmes or whatever, or Agatha Christie or anything like that, you know? Yeah. 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 I am drunk. But I recommend it. I recommend Undead Murder Farce. This show is the shit. I love it. Good animation, good quality, fluid action scenes, you know. It's tight. It's a tight show. There's a good direction. And as of now, it's only, this first season is only 13 episodes. So it's not super long. And it's airing on Crunchyroll. So yeah, go check it out. Undead Murder Farce. It's good. It's good. Plus, the beheaded girl in the cage there is really cute. She's got, I like the makeup. She's got good makeup on her face. See? See? I'm trying to zoom in. See? And long hair. Well, she may just be a head. I'm just saying, she might be the waifu of the year. She's just a head. Don't judge me. Live for the passion.